Good morning, Vicious Bay. This is Alana, and it is a Monday, and the weather is starting to look a little bit better around here. I realized as soon as I said those words that I'm going to jinx things, but I'm excited to join you today. If you are joining in the ever-exciting saga of Alana Gets Worse every time we meet, I am headed for a cortisone shot today. I'm hoping for some relief, but my leg is still quite bothering me. So just as if you joined me on Friday, we did a chair yoga sequence. We are going to try a chair, listen to this, chair cardio HIIT class. It's a thing. Did a little research this weekend and said I still need to work out for my mental game, my physical game, and obviously I want to be here for you. So we are going to try some chair HIIT cardio today and see how that goes. I practiced this weekend and it is actually quite a workout, so I'm excited to share it with you today. I've talked about this as we age or as we have things that happen to our body that put us out of commission, maybe in the way that we normally work out. We have to adapt and we have to figure out what are those other options. So today I am sharing an option with you, and that is our cardio chair. So if you need to, go grab a chair real quick. I'm just tying my shoelaces here because yes, we are still going to be making contact with the floor even though we're sitting in a chair. I'm going to get my timer up and we'll get started. Maybe. All right, so go ahead and find yourself a nice comfortable position on your chair. And then we're just gonna start by doing a little bit of a march in place. Now this can be as big or as little as you need it to be. Mine is gonna be a little smaller today, that's okay. But we are gonna use the seat. My low body is a little bit destroyed. So this is gonna be really focusing on our core strength and upper body workout. So everything that we do for the warm-up is getting us prepared for those movements. So this is our march. And at any point, if an exercise is too big, or maybe it's not enough and you want to add a little bit of a sprint, you can always come back to this. This is kind of going to be our home base today. So marching in place, and then we're going to stop the feet marching. We're just going to open and close. So think about expanding the chest, opening here, and then closing around your body, giving yourself a nice little hug. Maybe you can come back into the chair just a little bit, start to work that core engagement. Big inhale. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Think about crossing your arms the opposite direction so that we make sure that we support mobility and range on both sides of our body. Good. Let's take about one more on each side. And we're gonna go for a little swim. So sitting nice and tall in your chair, let's just think about doing a backstroke. So sliding those biceps right by your ears. Feel those shoulder blades coming together. And again, as we kind of go back and forth, we might feel that little twisting through the trunk. That's waking up our middle. Great, just going for a nice, easy swim. And we're gonna come back around, coming forward this time. But keeping those arms straight, so a little bit more like a windmill and less like we're doing a front crawl. Keep those arms straight. Great. About 10 more seconds here. And let's come back to those open arms. This time we're gonna hug a knee into the chest, open back up, hug the knee. Open and hug. So notice I'm doing a little crunching action, hugging that knee in, contracting through the middle, finding those ribs in towards the hips as that knee comes in. Nice little squeeze. Maybe pull it up a little bit closer for a little deeper stretch. See if you can use your abdominal engagement to pull the knee in as opposed to pulling it in with your fingers. So keep those fingers nice and loose. And I kind of feel like I'm already warming up. How about you? I'm already feeling a little sweaty. Maybe not quite as sweaty as when we do jumping jacks and burpees, but we're gonna figure it out today. All right, and then we're gonna come back to that march in place. So remember, this is your stopping point, or maybe even your re-engagement point. At any time, you can come back here. We're gonna do some hit circuits, so we're gonna go intense for about 35 seconds with about a 15-second recovery. So you're gonna go as hard as you can for those 35 seconds, knowing that you get to back off for 15. But we are going back to back today. So that's what makes this a hit workout, even though we're sitting down in a chair, all right? At the 15-second recovery, you can be here, maybe practicing some of our breathing or our warm-up techniques, or you can come back to our baseline so that we keep kind of that cardio breath going. All right, so we're gonna start in about 15 seconds. The first one is gonna be a leg kick with a reach. Remember, grounding everything through the core here. We're gonna start for 35 seconds. We have about 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're gonna lift our arms up and then kick your leg front. Good. Now, the great thing about our chair exercise, just like we're on the floor, everything can be modified up or down. So you can slow down. If you notice, I'm having to bend my leg because my leg doesn't extend right now. But if you can, see if you can get that full extension. Maybe you crunch a little closer so you can hit down towards that ankle. And then of course, we can always add a little more speed. Perfect. Come on. 4 more seconds, and we come back to that recovery phase. 3, 2, and 1. All right, so I'm gonna recover in the march. You can recover with a breath, whatever you need to do, but already starting to feel that heart rate coming up. Our next exercise is gonna be jumping jacks on a chair. It's gonna look super cool. Here we go. So we go like this. Oh yeah, if you're just tuning in and you're like, what is Alana doing? Having fun, working out while sitting on a chair. So shooting out, maybe you just need the upper body. If you're not quite as mobile in the low body like me, you can always do one at a time. Again, just our modifications are just like when we're standing on our feet. Oh yeah, but as you take those legs out, feel that core expand, that chest coming out, make them real big. 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to that chair march. Good job. Woo. Heart rate should be up. Our hit workout means we're gonna not stop moving. We're gonna keep going. We got about 5 more seconds of recovery, and we're gonna move into our boxers. So we know how to do these corner to corner. We're gonna spread our legs kind of like into a squat. So coming back into your chair, and then really focusing on that upper body movement. Ground down. There you go, corner to corner. Core muscles engaged here. I see people popping on. Good morning. It's good to see you. We are doing a chair hit workout today. It's a thing. Stick around, try it out. Whew. Come on. 7 seconds to go. And we go back to that recovery phase. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, back to your march. Reset that breath. Remember, you can always go faster. In fact, we're gonna try that in just a minute. In about 7 seconds, we're gonna move into a sprint. So on your chair, find that pattern, and all we're gonna do is add speed for 35 seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. Come on. If it helps to lean back or even lean forward, you can, but we're just trying to run it in place. You can make those arms get a little bit bigger. I'm just tapping my toes, so not fully setting down, but if you need to, that's okay. This actually takes a lot more core engagement than it does if we were on our feet. Because you notice you're drawing those knees up into your rib cage. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! I'm gonna take a little baby march after that one. That one felt pretty good. All right, we have a little easier stretching action on this next 35 seconds. In 4 seconds, we're just gonna reach across and extend the leg. In 3, and 2, and 1. So we're gonna reach and extend the leg. Reach and extend the leg. There you go. Reach and extend. Reach that arm up overhead, keep that nice long line. Want to come all the way down our side. We're stretching through that nice lat. Feeling that lengthening through the shoulders as well. See if you can resist the urge to set your hand down at your side. Maybe just have a fist at your waistline, punching up and over. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'm coming back to my march. Hopefully you are too. Resetting the breath if we need it. We're gonna do a little abdominal, a lovely abdominal core workout here. Lifting our heels up and trying to touch. Again, we're gonna use our arms and we're gonna find a little rotation as well. In 3, and 2, and 1. So we lift. And you can even bring your hands all the way up to your temples if that feels good. The higher you kick your heels or your ankles, the better. There you go, crunch. So notice that crunching action as we come in. See how high you can lift that knee so that you're really chopping at those ankles. Yeah, find a little speed. Lean back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, back to our march. We got about 3 more exercises and then we're gonna repeat everything all over again. So this next one, we're gonna go back to our punches. You can spread the feet. This time we reach up twice and then punch front. So spread your feet, reach up and down, punch 1, 2. Reach up, punch 1, 2. Reach up, 1, 2. You got it. Straight ahead. And I'm alternating my lead punch. So up and up, it's right, left. Reach up, it's left, right. Yep. Good job. 15 seconds. I'm gonna add my feet here to make a little rhythm. And release. All right, we're gonna do jump rope next. Did you realize we could do all these things from sitting in a chair? Jump ropes, knee tucks, crunches. And now we're gonna practice. So here we go. So we're gonna come up and around. Can you go a little faster? So these are kind of like little knee tucks. Notice I'm leaning back because I gotta get that core strength to lift the knees. If this is too much, and maybe you do double time, make your arm circles big. And again, it's always, if this is too much, just bring it down here and work those arms, like that big butterfly stroke. Good. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we only have one last exercise, and this is really gonna be for the upper body. We're gonna do some chair dips. We've done these before. If you wanna stay sitting on the chair, you can just use the back of the chair. You can slide your butt all the way off. We're gonna work the back of the arms into those tricep dips. So sliding forward, legs extended. We're just gonna come down and lift, down and lift. Try not to thrust your hips. We're bending at the elbows, pointing the elbows to the back of the room. Drop the hips low. If you need to, you can keep your butt right on the chair, lean into the elbows. My chair is a little short, so it's a little hard to do that, so I gotta do the tough ones. Maybe you're coming with me. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, whew. Let's come back to our march. So right here in that neutral position, we have 9 exercises we just did on the chair, all right? And I know that I am feeling a little bit out of breath, so that's a good thing. In our cardio workout, that's what we're challenging, that cardiovascular endurance. So we want to be able to keep the heart rate up, and for a HIIT workout, we want to keep the heart rate elevated for as much as the workout as possible. So think about how those exercises went. Can you double time now? Can you go a little bit harder, knowing that we went uphill and now we're heading down. We're heading down towards that cool down. All right, let's go ahead and start with that kick reach. So arms up, legs kick. Do as I say, not as I do. Extend your legs if possible at all. I want to see the sole of that tennis shoe. That's what we're trying to go for. How far can you extend? Good. Come on. More than halfway there. 10 seconds. Maybe add a little speed. We know that this is the last time we're going to do this exercise. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to our march in place. Get those arms pumping if you can. Good work. All right. We got about 7 seconds. We're going to go for our chair jacks. Remember, those don't look funky at all. They look super cool on a Monday morning. Here we go. Reaching out and away. Nice and big. 35 seconds can feel like an eternity as we're starting to fatigue. So I want you to push through and try to reverse your thinking. 35 seconds is like nothing. It's like a snap of the fingers, right? It's less than a minute. We can do anything for that. 10 seconds. Remember your options, or just the upper body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going back to the march. 15-second recovery, and we go back for more. This time we're gonna do those boxers, punching from corner to corner, spreading those feet out wide. It goes a little faster the second time through, right? Now we know exactly what we're doing. So core brace, you've got 3 seconds, 2, and 1. So reset, core strong, corner to corner. There you go. Focus on reaching from the shoulder, punching the knuckles to the corner, and then snapping it back in. Good. Quick strick. Notice my rib cage is really working. Low body staying still. That's anchoring me down toward the floor. But this is where the upper body and the core work together. And 3, and 2, and 1. Awesome job. All right. This might be my least favorite one yet. It's the sprint in a chair. I'm not sure I totally mastered this one, but the goal is to just keep moving, all right? So I feel a little silly doing it. I don't feel like I totally have it down, but that's okay. It's good to try new things, force ourselves out of our comfort zone. All right, so here we go. It's the sprint. As fast as you can. Get those legs and arms moving. I'm trying to coordinate them, right? Opposite arm, opposite knee. It feels like I want to lean forward, maybe lean back. I just want to keep moving. Come on. 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Back it off. Woo. Marching in place. There we go. That's a little more of my comfort zone. All right, we're gonna have a reach and extend. I like this one. This makes me feel like I get to stretch quite a bit. Deep breath in 5 seconds. And let's go. So reach and extend. Yes. Great job, team. Thanks for trying something new with me today. I'm not sold. Like, once I heal, I want to get back to on my 2 feet, doing some burpees with you all. But it's a great reminder. We're not always going to be able to do burpees. I certainly can't right now, and maybe I won't be back with burpees, but we'll be back with something. And listening to my body, knowing that right now it just needs something different, but I'm still getting a great workout. And 3, and 2, and 1. Deep breaths. Good job. That felt great. All right, we got that little abdominal exercise where we bring our ankles up towards our rib cage. So in about 7 seconds, we're going to try that one. Nice core brace. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Lifting up and down. Remember, This is the downhill phase. So get that momentum going. Maybe add a little bit of speed. If you're not out of breath yet, you only have about 7 more minutes to get there. So I want you to finish with a workout. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Back to our march. Feels good. Come back to neutral. Go back to set. Keep moving those arms. We've got the double reach with a double punch. So coming back to that punching phase. Get your boxing gloves on in 3, 2, and 1. Reach up, down, punch, punch, up, down, punch, punch. There you go. This is it. Come on. Picture your arch enemy. Hopefully no arch enemies. No. Just love, right? So get that punching bag out in front of you. Give it a little loving. Punch, punch. Reach, reach. Punch, punch. Reach, reach. Punch, punch. 3 seconds. Last punches. And back to our march. Whew. All right, we only got 2 more cardio exercises to go. And we do like nice little cool down and core finisher. So we got jump ropes with those knee tucks. Here we go. Ooh, I gotta get on the edge of my seat. Lift those knees up. Crunch your abs. See how they just spring off the floor? If they don't, come to a little double dutch. Woo. Maybe you, is there some fancy stuff here? I like the double arms. Hold those knees up. There you go. 15 seconds. Try not to lean on the chair back. I just accidentally did that. No recovery for us. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. March it out. All right, we got chair dips, and then we're gonna be done with our big cardio works. So in about 5 seconds, come to the edge of your chair. You have 35 seconds of dips, extending those elbows, making it feel really good in the back of your arms. And 3, and 2, I'm sliding. Here we go. Extend the legs out further if you need a little bit more tension. Keep your hips close to the bench, so remember we're not thrusting. Dropping the tailbone down toward the floor. Slow down if you need to. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come back on our chair. Oh my goodness. Coming back to our march. I'm going to finish with a little cool down, and then we've got an abdominal finisher for the very end of our class today. So just like we started, we marched, we breathed, bring everything back down. Feet stop, we open, and we bear hug. Oh, that was a big bear hug. I must have needed that. Inhale, exhale. Keep breathing. Who knew we could get so sweaty sitting in a chair, huh? Yeah, try that at the 2 o'clock meeting this afternoon, right? On your Zoom call. Can lead your colleagues in some fun. I like the jumping jacks, right? Wouldn't that be fun to see everyone doing that on Zoom? I'll try it, I'll report back. And let's go to that backstroke. Sliding the biceps by your ears. And let's reverse it. finish with that nice knee, hugging in, arms open, hug the knee, arms open, hug the knee. As much hug as you need today. Maybe you add a little bit of a static stretch, pulling that knee in and then coming back out. We're not trying to warm up that core anymore, we're trying to cool it down. So if you want to add that little hold, that might feel really nice. Or you can just keep with that little step knee. Good. Do about 3 more on each side. Whew. And let's come back to our march. Awesome job. All right. We're gonna finish, this time transferring from the chair to the floor. Does that even feel possible? Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna finish with an ab kicker. I think you can still see me there. So we're gonna crunch up, extend, temples, and down. Up, reach, temples, and down. We've got about 4 exercises stacked here in our last 2 minutes together. This is how we're gonna finish together. Good. Crunch, reach, temples, down. Crunch, reach, temples, down. 3 more. Now this time stay up, and I just want you to go front to back. Reaching towards those ankles, trying to engage that core, keep the shoulder blades off of the ground, reaching fingertips towards your toes. Pressing the belly button down through your spine, so you really have that core engagement at the last finish line. Awesome. We're gonna add on, we're gonna lift our knees and do a little cross crawl. So twisting a little bit bigger this time, making that rotation larger. Your shoulder comes across towards the knee, and then we simply reverse it. You got about 5 more seconds of these, and we're gonna finish in a beautiful hip bridge. All right, feet next to your butt, lift your hips as high as you can, squeeze your glutes, hands at your sides. We're just gonna hold, nice static finish. Breathe through the fun. You have 20 seconds to go, almost there. 12 seconds. Hold, 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 squeeze, 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 lift, lift, lift. In 3, 2, 1, and release. Coming all the way down to the floor. Giving yourself a nice squeeze, knees come in. Well, thank you for trying something new. I had a good time, I hope you did too. I am Alana the Injured. That is my new name, I don't know, hopefully not. I'm hoping to be back at full strength, or at least a little bit more full strength with you very soon. I hope you have a wonderful Monday, and I will see you back here on a Friday for some stretching and yoga inspired moves. I hope you have a great week.